So then, Goobs, it's been 2 years since I started posting my own videos. So, on January 20th, 2024, I started posting videos, which to me is very, very cool. Especially for the fact that I wasn't planning on making this a big whole thing for my channel, but it just kind of happened, to be fair. And it mostly just formed around talking about furries and stuff, which obviously is my entire gig on my channel. Well, one of my main gigs. But it's something that, I won't lie, I never thought I would continue into this year, still doing it. But here I am, still doing these sort of videos. So, why am I still, why am I making this video, and why am I still making videos? Well, I think the first reason to why I am still making videos is because I realised that I built an audience on my channel, which was something that, I'm going to just say this, never expected. I generally thought that, it would never happen, but hey, it happened. But I'm not going to be self-glazing at the moment, because I did that in my Christmas video, but it's something that I thought was very, very fun and interesting. But I think the second reason to why is because I think my videos, well, to me, were quite easygoing, and I think with my easygoing methods with making my videos, since I felt like, not making it too complex where I would burn myself out, to where just making simplistic videos such as this one was a very cool way, to necessarily pump out videos every week while I'm still doing other things like college and, other hobbies that I have, which I thought was very, very cool, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick with doing that, hence why I'm still doing it today. But this isn't just about celebrating my 2-year anniversary, it's also something more of an update to my channel. Now this update is I would say it's a bit of a risk, because I'm planning on changing up my content just a little bit. So one of my major changes that I want to do, some people are going to be quite shocked about this, but I kind of want to push away from the content I've been doing currently. Not fully push away from it, not at all, but I want to see if I could try, either not necessarily push away, but try and compromise or utilize from what I've been doing recently. Well, not recently, but most of my channel, talking about furry topics and stuff. Now, to be fair, I'm not necessarily getting fully bored of it. It's just I feel like at times I'm like pumping out a video that would be like a question, and the next one I'll be talking about like some issue that we have in our community, or some positive stuff. Like I said, just something like that. And it's kind of one of the major things that I want to talk about is, well, this year what I want to try and go for is mostly our events on the internet, and just the regards of in our community as well, and how well our community does, kind of. Now, these are just mostly ideas, but I do want to talk about furry stuff, but I kind of want to make it a little bit more complex. But when you look at the fandom as a whole, and you can look into its positives and its negatives, and talking about them, it's also a very cool way of talking about topics in our community, which is one of my utilizations that I want to do for my channel. I kind of want to talk about more of the impacts that our community has on the internet and everywhere else. But another thing that I want to talk about, which will not be a main thing on my channel, it'll probably be for this year, maybe next year, is talk about other communities, or even sub-communities. Sub-communities in the furry fandom, of course, but other communities such as, well, anti-furs, I guess, which is actually one that I've had my sights on for quite a bit now, mostly just going into it, see what it's like, etc. But I also want to talk about other communities beyond that, of course. But I don't know if I'll make it my main thing, because at the end of the day, it's not really something that I've had too much thought about, so I don't even know if I'll even do it. But it is something that I thought about, possibly doing in the future, and I think you guys might actually like it, since I might try and analyse some communities, and probably do, an overall estimation, and just, the good, the ugly, and the bad, I suppose. Alright, so, my third, final update that I want to do. Well, actually, I've got two more. I told a lie. But technically, I'm going to just be quick with these two. One is playing video games and streaming, and then I guess you'd say not necessarily make a VOD out of it, but turn it into a compilation of sorts maybe, and just have a bit of a funny little video to make for you guys. My final idea is reaction styled content. Now, I wasn't ever, this was not on Jiv's schedule, by the way, to ever make. I would never in my lifetime would I ever think, I might make reaction videos for my YouTube channel. But, it's happened alright, because when I'm in my 2K special, I got some comments that were quite inspiring for me to make this idea come to life, because some people were really shocked about my reactions in a good way. Shocked, like, happy, oh my god, crazy. But, like, people thought it was pretty, cool. And other things like that. I don't know. I've kind of forgot since then I've slept, I've been in bed. But, like, it's something that when I looked into, I thought maybe I could make reaction style content that actually might be entertaining and not slop. So, possibly I might go into that. Same goes with, like, tier lists as well. Tier lists haven't fully died, by the way. I should let you know that. I haven't not done a tier list video for ages, but that's just because I, don't have much to do with tier lists. But at the same time, out of all these things that I'm going to do, I'm only going to pick a select few of these. I know I haven't probably explained them very well. I mean, I won't be shocked if I haven't explained them well, because, well, one, I don't have a script, and two, I'm like half awake, I'm very stressed, I'm doing college work at the current moment. Not as I'm doing this, obviously, but straight after this I'm going to be doing college work, and I've been doing it all of today. But I've found some free time to make this. So, I just want to say thank you for watching me for over 2 years. If you're an OG, if you're like an OG person who's watched my first video, or one of my first videos, and then you've just watched me since now, honestly, huge respect from me, because it wouldn't be for people like yourself to how I've become up here right now, with all these subscribers. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd probably still, I probably might have quitted by now. I might have completely quit doing YouTube. So yeah, I just want to say a major thank you for everyone as well. I just want to say everybody who stuck around and supported me through my terrible, my good, and my bad times. Good and bad and terrible are the exact same thing. What the fuck am I on? But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm not gonna yap in your ear any longer, but I'm gonna disappear. Anyways, see you in the next one, and goodbye.